Katie Patnode here with the Aroostook County News Channel. Here I am with Haley Hargraves, a friend of Osmond Castro's. So, how long have you known Osmond?
I've known Osmond since like 2nd grade.
Oh, that's a long time. How long were you friends?
We were friends up till about 2 years ago.
What symptoms did you notice?
I noticed that he was jittery and excited, and it's like he's on top of the world, and then he'd be depressed and crying and weepy and not have any friends.
Alright. So, people would treat him strangely at school, wouldn't they?
Some people are mean to him. They just call him crazy and make fun of him when he's sad because he can't help it.
Right, so what did you do when these kids would do that to him?
I just kind of tell him to not be mean, and
Right, so you basically stuck up for him.
kind of.
So, when did people find out that he actually had bipolar disorder?
Right after his father died.
What was the main event that caused your friendship to end so drastically?
I was told during bipolar disorder he'd get really excessive mania, and through that aggression can happen, and one day he got really aggressive and was saying things that weren't nice, and I just broke off our friendship.
Right, so you were scared.
I didn't know what would happen.
Alright. And that was back when he first started treatment. They were getting his medication all set. Wasn't really regulated. So now that he's got new medication and stuff, how has he been acting differently?
He's more calm. He doesn't have his outbursts as often, and he doesn't run off to the guidance office as often as he used to.
Right, and he plays sports and he's popular in school now, which is quite drastically different from what it used to be. So, do you think there's any chance for you guys to reconcile now that he's got better treatment?
We might talk more, but I don't think we'll be as close as we used to.
Right, thanks.
Hi, is this Mrs. Castro speaking? Yes, this is Mrs. Bernier from the psychiatrist office at the school. I just wanted to touch base with you because there has been some concern surrounding your son's behavior at school recently. I've talked to his teacher, his doctor, and also his friends, his girlfriend, and they were just expressing some concerns. And so, I was wondering if maybe he could come in for a meeting. You could definitely join him, but just to let you know, it would be during school hours, so if you're at work, it's understandable. Hi. I just touched base with Osmond's mother. We set up a meeting tomorrow for 11. And so, yeah, we're gonna talk about his behavior at school.
Okay, is the teacher that contacted me gonna be there? Mr. Willett?
Willett.
Willett?
Willett.
Are you sure?
I think so.
Willett.
Yeah. I think I haven't talked to him yet, but I will definitely contact him if you think that would be the right steps to take.
Yeah, that'd probably be best. I mean, he sees him like every day. What about the girlfriend? Is she going?
I haven't contacted her either, but we'll definitely get a hold of her.
Okay,
That's
sounds
a
good.
idea. Okay.
Okay, I'll see you then.
Thank you.
Yep.
In your opinion, how has Osmond changed as a student?
As a student, are you talking before or after he was properly diagnosed?
Now.
Now, I find that he's a lot more constant in the classroom. Like, he contributes a lot more, his grades have been a lot more constant, he's been passing his homework regularly, and his test grades have just been off the charts, really, compared to what he was before. Because before, it wasn't as constant. Some days he would just be the best mood in class, participate, everyone would just enjoy it. We'd have a good time, but then other days he'd just kind of be to himself and be really, like, when I tried to ask him questions, he wouldn't answer me, and it wasn't as fun.
What did he do when his illness was more escalated?
What do you mean?
Like, what were his symptoms? Did you notice changes in him?
Yeah, like when I tried to ask him a question one time, he just kind of freaked out and stormed off, and I would go to the principal's office, but yeah, he was just a lot more aggressive.
Hi.
Hi.
I just wanted to set up this meeting to talk a little bit more about that email that you sent me.
Yeah.
I know that you said he's been acting reckless, having reckless behavior. Could you elaborate on that so I can understand more what's going on?
Yeah. Lately he's been driving really fast, and it's actually kind of frightening. Last Friday we went to the movies here downtown, and so we just took his car from his house, obviously, and so he was driving, and going down Main Street he was going like 75.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and so I asked him to slow down or whatever, and he just was like, no, let me do it. And I don't know, he was not himself at all. He was just completely a new person. He was such a jerk. I thought I'd email you because I didn't really know who else to tell.
Yeah.
And I didn't know if it was normal, but because like obviously bipolar.
Yeah, his medication should definitely be keeping his symptoms more managed, and that's definitely strange. And so we'll have a meeting and we'll definitely talk about that, see what we can do for options.
Sounds great. Is there anything I can do, or?
Well, definitely people with this disorder just need a strong support system. I mean, be behind him for, like, just support him, but make sure that you just are calm with him when he's having, like, one of his lapses, and just be supportive.
No. Okay, I think I can definitely do that. I'll just try to be patient with him, I guess, but.
Okay, that's good.
Is it okay if I kind of keep in contact with you, just because
Yeah,
my parents told me that, like, obviously they don't really like me dating him, like, because he's a great kid, and all, but it's a lot to take on.
Right.
You're my age, so maybe just keeping in contact with you will help, though. Maybe we'll make them feel better about it, you know?
Definitely.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for your time. Hello guys, we have set up this little meeting today just to express the concerns that have been surrounding your behavior lately. I mean, your girlfriend, your doctor, your coach, and your teacher have all noticed changes within you. Have you been noticing these changes?
What changes?
Like reckless behavior, maybe like a loose temper.
No.
You haven't?
No.
Have you noticed any of these?
Yeah, I noticed it last week at practice. I mean,
Are you kidding? Or...
no, I'm not.
You
You don't
serious?
remember?
No, I don't remember.
You were getting frustrated because you couldn't make a shot. Then you just took the water bottle and threw it across the gym.
Make a shot. I'll make all the shots.
You weren't last week when you got mad.
You want to go?
Okay, okay.
Let's settle down here.
It's freaking cow.
Hey, stop. We're here to help you. Okay? We're all really concerned right now, and you just need to cool it down. Breathe.
Okay. Now that we have that all settled, yeah, so, I mean, you don't remember this behavior at all? Okay, well, we're here today to talk about it, maybe try to have a little better understanding of why, you know, maybe you don't remember acting this way, or why people notice things that are different about you. I mean, people have told me that you're not yourself. So you haven't been noticing these changes?
I mean, here and there, yeah. I think it's better than it was before the meds, you know.
Have you been keeping up with your medication?
I try as much as possible, you know, but sometimes it's just hard, I guess, because I'm off, away from the house or whatever, so, yeah.
I mean, if you, like, we can express this to your mother also, that if you would want to up your dosage to help with your symptoms. But have you been experiencing other symptoms such as like lack of sleep or reckless behavior, you know, thinking, having a lot of energy, talking?
I think all of the above, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been having a really big high and low days. Like there are days where he's like really happy, he's really excited, he's really talkative, and then there are other days where he's just like completely out of control, wouldn't you say?
I noticed that in the classroom as well.
Yeah, and just kind of like almost more of your depressed mood, and sometimes it's even your eating habits change. And some days you're like so upset, it doesn't even seem like you want to eat, or especially not even go out, you know.
Yeah.
Well, this illness is it's very common within teens that are your age, and people that have this disorder, they can manage it well and lead fairly normal lives if you contain it on medication or therapy. So I mean, maybe we should try something different if these signs have been escalating. We could maybe try therapy. We could try a larger dosage. I mean, we should maybe call your doctor and express some concerns to her, ask her what other help there is for you.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do that for you.
All right.
Okay.
I don't think therapy would help, would hurt either, because we talk about a lot of things, obviously, because we're dating. But I think having someone else would help, don't you? Or
I mean, I'm all for it. If it gets me better,
Exactly.
it's better. You know?
Okay. So maybe we should set up another meeting after this, after I talk to your doctor. And does next week, maybe a Wednesday at the same time, work for you guys?
Wednesday, I don't know what we're doing Wednesday. Might have work. Can I check on that for you?
Might have practice.
Okay. Just get back to me. It's fine.
Yeah.
We'll do it as soon as we can.
Okay.
Okay, thank you guys.
thank you so much.
guys.
See you later.
See ya.
Don't forget about your homework.
See you in history class.
See ya.
Hello, this is Dr. Stewart.
Hi, this is Mrs. Bernier from the psychiatric office at the school. Do you think you could meet me at the school in 20 minutes to discuss Osmond?
Yeah, the school conference room?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll bring some paperwork about Osmond, his file history, and I'll be there in about 20 minutes.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. See you there.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
I was just going over the notes that I took from Osmond's last conference that we had.
Yeah. How'd that go, anyways?
I mean, it was good. At first he was really dismissive of his behavior, but afterwards he said he would do anything that would help him get better.
Yeah. When he met with me the first couple times, he denied a lot of things, but by the end of our meeting, he would open up and explain some things that he'd been going through, and so.
Yeah, that's good. So I think we're making progress with him, definitely. But I set up a meeting for him for next week to discuss his options, because definitely right now his symptoms aren't being controlled like they should be.
Right.
And so I was just wondering what other options he had for treatments.
Well, for my file, the first medication I was going to give him, he's allergic to it, so that's off the table. But the one that I put him on was an antidepressant. It'll keep him more lively during the day, and he'll have less mood swings. That one I put him on a low dosage at first. So it says here I can up the dosage, and we can try that first.
Yeah, maybe a higher dosage would definitely be better.
Has he also been still going to his therapy sessions?
He said as often as he could. I mean, he said he would definitely be willing to go and see what it was like to talk to people. His girlfriend was definitely in for it, and she seems like a really supportive person in his life that he really is good to have.